Have you ever wondered what lies beyond the veil of life and death? A question that has intrigued mankind for centuries. What if the line between the living and the dead is not as clear as we believe? What if there's a realm that exists in the shadows, a land of the dead? A place not of eternal rest, but of stories untold, of chilling narratives that could make your blood run cold. So, steel your nerves, for we are about to prepare to delve into tales from the land of the dead. Imagine a world cloaked in eternal twilight where the sun never rises nor sets. Welcome, dear listeners, to the land of shadows, a realm not of this world, yet intricately woven into the fabric of our existence. This is a land where time holds no sway, where the usual rhythms of day and night are replaced by a perpetual dusk. It's neither completely dark nor completely light, but an eerie blend of both, creating an otherworldly atmosphere that chills the bones. The air is heavy with an ethereal mist, a nebulous shroud that veils everything, making the familiar appear strange, and the strange familiar. The terrain itself is a paradox, a stark contrast of barren wastelands and lush spectral groves. The trees here bear no fruit, their skeletal branches reaching out like spectral hands, ever yearning for a touch of life. The ground beneath, though seemingly solid, has an unsettling fluidity, shifting and undulating like the surface of a forgotten sea. Amidst this twilight landscape, the river of the dead flows, silent as a whisper, yet echoing with the stories of those who have crossed its depths. Its waters, dark and devoid of life, reflect not the world above, but the souls it carries within its inky depths. And then there are the inhabitants of this realm, the silent multitude of the departed. They exist not as we understand life, but as echoes of their former selves, shadows of their past lives. They move like wisps of smoke, going about their spectral existence, their silent whispers filling the air with tales of lives lived, of love found and lost, of joys celebrated and sorrows mourned. In this land, every stone, every gust of the cold wind, every ripple on the river of the dead, speaks of stories untold, of lives unlived. It's a realm that evokes fear, yes, but also wonder, a morbid fascination to understand the world beyond our own. In this spectral realm, the dead are not silent, they have tales to tell. The spirits whisper stories, tales of their lives, their deaths, and their existence in the afterlife. In the spectral realm, these stories are whispered among the ethereal inhabitants, each one a unique narrative that paints a chilling picture of the afterlife. Let's imagine the tale of a Victorian-era spirit who, in her mortal life, was a governess with a keen love for literature. She speaks of her sudden death, a chilling winter night, a slip on the icy steps. Her spirit, however, remained in her beloved library, forever lost in the pages of the books she adored. Now she spends her afterlife in a perpetual state of tranquility, her ghostly form flitting between the towering shelves of her ethereal library. On the other end of the spectrum, we find a tale of a restless spirit, a fallen soldier from the trenches of the First World War. His afterlife is a haunting echo of his mortal days, the spectral battlefield a grim reminder of the horrors of war. He speaks of an existence devoid of peace, his spirit forever trapped in a cycle of ghostly conflicts, a never-ending battle in the land of the dead. Contrasting these, there's the narrative of a playful child spirit who met an untimely end in the roaring 20s. She tells of a spectral playground, a place where she continues to play and laugh in the afterlife. Her spirit, though young, is filled with a joy that transcends the grave, a testament to the innocence that characterizes childhood. These varied tales, each unique in their depiction of the afterlife, are but a fraction of the countless narratives whispered among the spirits. Each spectral entity has its own story, its own experiences in the land of the dead. These stories range from peaceful to tormented, from joyous to sorrowful, reflecting the diversity of life and death. These spectral narrators offer a glimpse into the mysteries of the land of the dead. In their eerie tales, the spirits impart wisdom and warnings for the living. It's fascinating, isn't it? The tales from the beyond, while unsettling, carry nuggets of wisdom that are as important as they are chilling. Let's delve into these lessons, shall we? First and foremost, these spectral narratives emphasize the importance of appreciating life. The spirits, forever trapped in their ghostly existence, remind us of the fleeting nature of our mortal lives. They urge us to savor every moment, every breath, every heartbeat. After all, life is a transient gift, a brief interlude between two eternities. Another striking lesson we can glean from the land of the dead is the courage to face death. The spirits, devoid of fear, teach us that death is not an end but a transformation, a shift from one state of being to another. Their seemingly endless existence is a testament to the fact that energy, like our souls, never dies. It merely changes form. Perhaps the most sobering lesson from these spectral tales is the consequences of our actions. The spirits often bear the weight of their past deeds, their narratives echoing with regret and longing. They serve as a stark reminder that our actions in life have far-reaching effects, extending even beyond our mortal existence. These tales of the beyond thus serve as a spectral mirror, reflecting our own lives back at us. They urge us to live fully, to act wisely, and to face death with grace and courage. They remind us that we are not mere spectators in the theatre of life, but active participants, shaping our destinies with our every action, every choice, every moment. So, while the land of the dead may be a realm of shadows and eerie silence, it is also a source of profound wisdom. These ghostly narratives, these spectral tales, are not just stories. They are life lessons, warnings, and reminders from those who have walked before us. Their spectral wisdom offers a unique perspective on life and death. And maybe, just maybe, if we listen closely enough, we might learn a thing or two from these whispers from the beyond. Despite the chasm between life and death, a connection persists between the living and the dead. It's a bond that transcends the physical, weaving a web of unseen threads that link us to those who've departed. But how, you might wonder, can we perceive these threads? How can we feel the tug of a hand, no longer able to touch? The answer lies in the realm of the intangible, in the whispers of the wind and the echoes of a dream. Some individuals, known as mediums, are said to have a heightened sensitivity to these signals. They claim to act as conduits, bridging the gap between the two worlds, translating the messages of the departed into a language the living can comprehend. Yet the dialogue between life and death is not solely the domain of mediums. Many among us have experienced moments of inexplicable knowing, dreams filled with the presence of a loved one lost, or signs so peculiar they seem to bear the imprint of a familiar hand. Of course, the skeptical mind may dismiss these as mere coincidences or wishful thinking. However, countless stories of uncanny encounters and unexplained phenomena suggest there might be more to it than meets the eye. And yet, we must tread this path with caution. While the allure of communicating with the departed is powerful, it's crucial to maintain a healthy balance. It's not about disturbing the peace of the departed or seeking answers to every mystery. Rather, it's about acknowledging the continuity of love and connection even beyond the veil of death. So let's remember that the bond between the living and the dead is not one of fear or dread, but of love and respect. It's a bond that reminds us of our shared humanity and our enduring spirit. The veil between life and death is permeable, allowing for an exchange of love, messages, and sometimes warnings. For in the silence of the night, in the space between breaths, we may just hear the whispers of those who've walked before us, guiding us on our journey. The land of the dead, a realm of shadows and whispers, holds countless mysteries. We've traversed this spectral terrain together, shrouded in an eerie aura, where silence speaks volumes. We've walked the ghostly streets, felt the chill of the ethereal breeze, and gazed upon the spectral entities that inhabit this otherworldly realm. This isn't just a land of desolation. It's a realm where the echoes of once vibrant lives continue to resonate, each whisper a tale of its own. We've listened to these ghostly narratives, stories spun from the threads of the afterlife, each one a testament to a life once lived, a lesson learned, or a regret harbored. They've shared their wisdom and their warnings, their love and their loss. These aren't mere tales of horror, but poignant lessons from the beyond. And let's not forget the unseen bond, the connection between the living and the dead. It's a bond that transcends the physical, that bridges two realms, that reminds us of our roots and our eventual destination. It's a bond that offers comfort, solace, and sometimes a much-needed reality check. So, as we journey through life, let us not forget these tales from the land of the dead. They offer a unique perspective on our existence, reminding us of our mortality, our legacy, and our connection to the cosmos. As we journey through life, Let us remember the tales from the land of the dead, for they offer a unique perspective on our existence and beyond.